Hello wrestling fans and welcome to this Juggalo News Network update. I'm Pat Phoenix. We are just days away from the 25th anniversary of the Gathering of the Juggalos, the Gathering of Legends. Once again, the Dark Carnival descends upon Legend Valley in beautiful rural Ohio. 4 days of fun, friendship, fresh music, fago, and family for all Juggalos and Juggalettes. But just as important, fans, we are on the precipice of war. The 2-day war between Juggalo Championship Wrestling and Game Changer Wrestling. After 12 months of trash-talking, skull-busting, and hell-raising, it all comes down to this 2-day event at the Gathering, August 14th and 15th, a final clash for supremacy. The stars of JCW are currently in the barracks, laying out battle plans for what is sure to be a colossal encounter. Soldiers like JCW's Hardcore King, Madman Pondo, American Champion Caleb Conley, the Chocolate Juggalo Willie Mack, Yabo and Ruffo, the Brothers of Funstruction, JCW Hall of Famer Too Tough Tony with his flaming meteorite punch, the Backseat Boys, JP and Tommy Grayson, JCW Hall of Famer Mickey Knuckles, and the viral sensation Cocaine. Now he's a nice young lad, but I prefer a nice scotch on the rocks myself. Either way, it's going to take them and a whole lot more to hold back the forces of Game Changer Wrestling, led by their world champion Effie and featuring the likes of Joey Janela, Matt Tremont, Jimmy Lloyd, and Masha Slamovich. The GCW Army is more than willing to get rough and rowdy with the clowns. And as we prepare for war, let us go back in time to show you how it all began. It was nearly 1 year ago in Detroit when the Duke himself, Violent J, threw down the gauntlet and issued a declaration of war.
But we challenge you to a 2-day war at the Gathering of the Juggalos! Whoop whoop! You're on, dude!
After a series of exhibition matches between the two sides, the feud escalated to an uncomfortable degree at the turn of the year. We jump ahead to New York City in January, the People versus GCW. On that bitter cold evening, the stars of JCW invaded the Hammerstein Ballroom, causing total chaos in the GCW Rumble. Sauget, Illinois in March, America's Most Wanted. The evening ended in controversy when a brawl between wrestlers from opposing camps broke out on stage in the middle of a Violent J concert. For the next several months, the heat between the two leagues simmered, yet still lingered, like my clothes often do after a late night out with the boys from the studio. Las Vegas, Nevada, April, the GCW clusterfuck. In the middle of the multi-hour event, the Juggalos once again stormed the ring and briefly controlled enemy territory. 2 months later, at Cage of Survival 4, an 8-person tag match descended into chaos and even spilled out into the streets of Atlantic City.
This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
They're trying. Oh, they got one of the back seats in there.
That's going to be bad news for JP Grayson.
Over the last few months, Brett Lauderdale and his band of Game Changers have taken the fight to Juggalo soil. Effie, Janela, and Lloyd have led the charge each week on lunacy against the JCW contingent, and our forces have been feeling it in July. Not only did the Backseat Boys' Tommy Grayson suffer a devastating ankle injury, GCW's deathmatch icon Matt Tremont beat Madman Pondo at the Showcase Showdown in Detroit to become the new JCW World Champion. JCW Commissioner Violent J says this will not go unanswered. It all goes down August 14th and 15th on the ultimate home turf of the Gathering of the Juggalos. Here are just some of the matches you can expect across the 2-day war. Tag team champions collide as the Brothers of Funstruction take on GCW's Jordan Oliver and Alec Price. Mickey Knuckles gets bloody in a wartime death match with Dr. Redacted. Too Tough Tony tussles with the bad boy Joey Janela in a grudge match. Caleb Conley battles the Great Sasuke. Nick Nemeth takes on Atticus Koger. Priscilla Kelly, Big Al, Masha Slamovich, and Hollywood Haley J square off in a surrender or die fighting 4-way. Willie Mack battles the GCW World Champ Effie. And the final battle, an exploding barbed wire death match for the JCW World title as the legendary Madman Pondo looks to get his title back from GCW's Matt Tremont. Of course, there are many more matches and surprises you won't want to miss, fans. Both nights will be streaming live on Triller TV, so if you can't make it to the gathering this year, you have no excuse. Be sure to keep it locked into JCW Lunacy every week for the latest on this escalating conflict as we hurtle closer to war. Stay safe out there, family. Much clown love. This is Pat Phoenix, signing off. This edition of the Juggalo News Network Update has been sponsored by La Galerie du Club.